Good morning, my friends. Good morning. James here, of course, with our daily deal stream. And now we got a great little deal stream. This has actually got a bunch of amazing little products. You're going to find something probably for a little bit of everybody, including some foam pieces, maybe some massage pieces, maybe some other style stuff. Now, we're going to start this off with a bunch of ESR product. Now, it's a product that I've had hands on, or had my own hands on, or had team members I've had hands on. Now, there are a few items in here that I've had personal hands-on with on the ESR products. We are going to show you a video of one of those from somebody else as well with that. Now, we're going to actually start this off with the product I just did yesterday. And I'm going to show you guys it in the box. We're going to unbox it. We're going to give you guys that great look and everything. I'm going to let people kind of roll in here first with all of that on hand. And then we're going to get going with it. We're going to show you guys a really cool little piece. Now, this is, of course, ESR. This is a MagSafe suction mount with, of course, foam grip and, of course, magnetic connections. And it's actually a really kind of cool piece with this. So, ESR, guys, this is what we're going to be showing you guys, the Halo Lock suction foam mount. Sheila, what's up? What's up? Sheila, I have allergies that are just temperamental to my headache. I has a headache that was not on the plan. Inside here, you guys are going to get, of course, one product for one phone. And I say that because, well, technically, you guys can put it on multiple phones, just not at the same time. Now, we're going to slide this out here. We're going to show you guys just how it comes. And it's going to come in this nice little plastic piece of carrying protection. The sticker I pulled off, and the sticker actually tells you guys what to do, how to do it, and how to use it with it on hand. Now, of course, over there, Phil thinks it was a 44-second live stream, and I think he's misplacing himself somewhere. Also inside here, you're also going to get a magnetic ring, and this magnetic ring is for those phones that do not have MagSafe connections, or the cases that do not allow for the connection to be. Literally, you're going to pop this off, peel the back, and it's going to allow you to stick to that phone so you guys can use this. Now, the suction cup, it's going to look... Yeah, we're not going to go here if everybody saw my lights just flash. Yeah. So this is the suction cup. It's a little bit bigger than most of the ones that you see, but it's going to do well. On the back, you guys are going to see right there, it says tech made easier, and that's because, well, it really does make tech easier. If you're like me, you probably have that phone finger where it has an automatically indent from holding your iPhone all day. This is going to help you stop that. Now, my phone has a MagSafe piece on it, so I can magnetically stick it right to the phone case without a problem. Nice, strong suction. I'm not worried about it coming off, right? So I don't have to worry about it. Suction cup on the back. The suction cup's going to allow you to stick it to a fridge, your computer cases, your cars, whatever you want, your car window. It's all up to you. Now, with that, it's also got this really cool little ring piece that pops down, and you guys can use it as a kickstand. So you guys can stand it up on a desk. You guys can stand it in different directions. It's up to you however you do it. Or you guys can use it as, of course, to hold it with your hand and just put your hand in there. So that's the cool part about that with, of course, the ring. Now, I'm going to show you guys something, and this is kind of cool with that being said. I'm going to use another phone as the purpose of the suction, right? So I'm going to take another phone that I have laying here, K925. We're just going to suction it over there, and you're going to see. It is now suctioned between the two phones. Now, if I go to break it's going to pop the magnet first. That's how strong that suction is. Pop to the magnet first. Now I can take the little plastic piece, it'll pop it off, and then we're off there. That is how strong that connection is. Now, N52 magnets are not weak magnets. They're super strong. And here's the cool part about this. We're going to pop the case off my phone. Now you guys are going to realize what color my phone really is. Of course, you guys see the magnets right there. It's going to... It's cool. That suction cup is strong. I tried to do that, but my pinky from my hand is... Mine is. I literally... Super strong little suction. And I'm going to show you guys that again, right? So, that's all you got to do to suction it onto something. Now I am taking a risk, suction it to the front of the. Let's just go there. Suction it to my phone means I can actually do some damage with that. So it's a strong suction. That little suction cup is crazy. Magnetically stick it. You guys are good to go. If you really want to, like I said, you guys can grab the magnetic rings, and there's two of them. Guys can stick that magnetic ring to, of course, the phone case. It's literally gonna, let's show you guys. So it's on the back of the phone case. See right here, and if I go to pop it off, you guys will see it slides off. So it automatically will magnetically stick to that, and then you guys can magnetically stick that, of course. The plastic stopping it from staying totally stuck. I did that on purpose because I don't want it permanently stuck to my phone. But that's all there is to, of course, these magnetic little rings. Great little suction cup, easy little piece. Never fear, I am here. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Team Dragon. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So Phil, I told you about the Camry, right? The poor Camry has to go into the dealership tomorrow. My brand new car. I'm over cars. All right, so ESR MagSafe. Yeah, so it turns out it's internal. It's an internal issue. Oh, my poor car. All right, we got some more ESR products, guys. We're going to show you guys a nice little magnetic screen cover, and I think this is going to be a Nikita video. I actually have this product, but we'll show you guys Nikita's little video. You guys are not being able to hear that, are you? Back this truck up. Let's start this back over.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you a really awesome product by ESR. This is their magnetic paper feel protector for the iPad Pro 12.9 inch from the 3rd to the 6th generation, so any model from 2018 to 2022. And this is just a really cool, especially for my artists out there, this is definitely something that's going to give you like a more realistic paper feel to when you're like doing art, or if you're like taking notes, like if you're a student. What's really cool about it is that it comes with this nice little like sleeve, it's kind of like a clear manila folder essentially.
Well, Sheila says that Nikita's talking so quiet that you guys can barely hear the video, so we're just going to talk about it. This has got, of course, 9H hardness. It's a magnetic screen protector that's going to go over your iPad 12.9-inch iPads. Now, it just magnetically sticks. Now, what this is meant for is for drawing on your actual iPad so you don't leave those marks. And that's going to protect, of course, your screen with this. And that's actually the kind of cool with this. Now, with it, it's going to work with like iPad Pro 12.9 inches. That's 6th, 5th, 4th, and 3rd Gen 12.9s. That is going to be like model A 1876 to model A 2764, if I can remember correctly. It's just going to allow you to stick it over your iPad, protectively use it, and of course, protect it as you do it. Great little kind of option for that if you were looking. I definitely agree. Nikita's videos can sometimes be very, very quiet. I had to turn to volume 10. Wow, volume 10. That's sad. We also have up next is going to be the ESR cases for your AirPods. Justin video, my guess.
The ESR MagSafe case for your Apple AirPods. Now, you can see here's how it looks with the AirPod case.
Phil pointed out it had a red hat on.
It is magnetically sealed
and
locked.
I didn't realize I had the DC hat.
Has drop protection.
Thanks,
has
Phil.
even the wrist strap so you can kind of have it hanging around your wrist, which is nice. You just simply press the unlocking and it magnetically unlocks and opens up. But while it's magnetically locked and sealed, you could pull on this quite a bit. It's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to have to worry about it falling apart. So simply open it up, take your AirPods out, you're good to go. Plus, it's MagSafe. Watch this with the magnetic wireless charger. There you go. Sticks to it, and you're good to go to wirelessly charge it. So if you're looking for an iPod case that keeps it protected, it opens and closes with just a snap magnetically, the ESR case is good to go. And you can see, as you see, just wirelessly charges too, right through the back with this button over here. And you can wirelessly charge your AirPods through the case as well.
So that is a beautiful little case for those of you that need a case for your iPods. Or AirPods, not iPods. AirPods. Sheila, what are you doing with me today? Ignore the unicorn also that you guys are looking at. I saw you. Up next is going to be the waterproof phone pouch that I did.
The ESR waterproof phone pouch.
Now, this is a cool one. This is just literally, it's a waterproof phone pouch that you guys can inflate and, of course, use on your iPhones. This is going to allow you to, of course, float it if you lose your phone in the water. It's also going to allow you to protect your phone. It's also going to allow you to use it underwater, which is great. Now, this is for the iPhone 15 Pro Max and 14 Pro Max. It's IPX8 waterproof, water resistant, and floating capacity. Has the little inflator that you do have to blow up to inflate the airbag to allow you to do that. It is touch sensitive, and you guys can use it underwater to a certain amount of depth. After that certain amount of depth, it is not going to be, of course, usable with the touch response of touch, I should say. Now, it is very, very buoyant, will float without a problem, and that's the cool part about this. What I can tell you is it will work all the way down to about 10 feet of water. Anything past that, it's a no-go. No-go for that, all right? Now, what you're seeing is me fumbling with the product, of course, trying to show you guys how it works. Now, as I walked away, I'm sure my voice dropped down, but we're going to keep going with this and talking about how it actually does well for you. Now, with that being said, it is going to keep your phone very, very watertight. You do not have to worry about this product whatsoever, all right, guys? Slide your phone on in there, close the capsule, blow up the inflator, make sure that you capsulate the cover cap, because if you leave the cap off, water can't get in there. And that's all you're really going to do to this. And then put the lanyard around, and you guys can put it around your head, use it as you want to. It's a nice little option, and Sheila got modded. So with that, guys, ESR makes some phenomenally products that are actually not badly priced. Now, next up is going to be, of course, the MetaQuest 3 headset. And, of course, I just dropped the controller, but don't worry about it. We'll just put my headset on, and we'll ignore that I can't see anything. Now, with, of course, the headset, you guys see what it looks like when it's on my face. And the cool part is right here is an elastic strap that allows me to, of course, snug it up, pull it up, and use it. Now, on the back, I'm going to kind of turn right here. Right on the back, you guys can actually slide it to the side to make sure it's nice and snug. Now, this is a full-on harness for that headset with this. Now, what we're going to talk about is how I just dropped the controller yet again because I'm not paying attention and couldn't see. This headset is replaceable if you guys want to. And the cool part is just pop it up, it comes off just like that. To put it back on, you'll literally slide it right here, and it's going to snap down with this. Underneath is of course, the beautiful little speakers. It does have sound for you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this top off because I want to show you guys something else with the MetaQuest 3 headset. And that is, of course, this insert right here. And you guys can see this mask insert. If I want to, I can pull it off and replace it. So I can now, of course, remove it, replace it, and this will allow me to get in here and clean out, of course, the eye lenses and, of course, all of the other little pieces that might get dusty from usage. To put it back on, you're literally just going to slide it over here, and it's going to snap into place. And just make sure it snaps into place perfectly well. Now, the whole MetaQuest 3 now just fired up. Not sure you guys can actually see it, but maybe if we can come on up here and you guys can take a look, and you guys will see that it's actually lit up and on. Me being me, I accidentally turned it on, so now I got to figure out how to shut it off while live because that's just what happens. Putting it back on, guys, simplified. Now, this is a 512 gigabyte variation of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this up here I'm going to grab the controller and I'm going to shut it off. And you guys are going to watch me, of course, slide aside. We're going to, of course, click it. We're going to power it off. And that's all there is. Of course, there's an update in progress, so you have to keep it on while updates. This is your front-facing cameras that's going to allow you to, of course, do pass-through view. So what I was looking at is I could still see that screen with it powered on. You're going to have camera angles on the side with, of course, signals and everything in between. This one does 4K resolution, so you guys have that 4K resolution. You have two controllers. The controllers, and I'm going to talk about it, are slightly variation of an issue for me to a point because the battery life. Now right here's a little button. If I press this little button, it's going to slide open and you guys are going to see the AA battery that comes with it. You guys can get rechargeable batteries if you want. It has a tie stand so you guys can tie it on there. It has of course your joysticks, your controllers, thumb pads and everything else like you'd expect. Both sides do that as well. With this, on the bottom, you're going to have volume control right here. You're also going to have magnification that's going to allow you to adjust the eye view so it magnifies it in for those of you that aren't perfectly eyesighted, all right? Almost like some binoculars. Down here also is going to be a charging pad if you guys have the charging dock. I do not have the charging dock, so I have to use the USB-C capability with this. Now, with that being said, you guys can, of course, do supernatural VR fitness. You guys can do, of course, everything you want. You literally can link it up with the Meta Horizon app, and you guys can put that on your PC, your phone, whatever you want to do. Once you're in there, you guys can start scrolling through, let's say, game settings. You guys can go find games. You guys can find YouTube. You guys can find everything else under the sun, from Pizza Kitchen to even Beat Saber or many, many more. This will also allow you to chat with your friends in here and, of course, create your own profiles and everything else with that on hand. It's a great little option to allow you to do that and have the access with it. I'm going to be 100% honest, though. If you guys are like me and you actually sweat, this fabric material may not be the best option for you. You may want to get a silicone pad. Now, I'm going to say it out there. I've ordered a silicone pad for this. The one that showed up was out of whack. The company agreed to send me a new one. I have not seen a new one whatsoever, so I will not be ordering from that company yet again. But MetaQuest 3, great little options, cool piece. That is not any... Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because you just pushed a whole bunch of really long words out there with zeros and ends. Like, no. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person, Sheila. Maybe if you just quit high phrasing all of that stuff.
Hey y'all, it's Dear.
All right, we also have a single keyboard up next. This is a Yunzi. I know you guys have probably seen this so much, you're probably tired of seeing this one. We show it because it's a really cool themed keyboard for the girls, the kids, and everybody else alike if you're into this. It's almost like a Hello Kitty styling. It's not Hello Kitty, though. I'm just going to say now. This is the Kitty style keyboard with, of course, padding. It matches her Hello Kitty pad just perfectly well, which is great for that. Now, that is the mouse pad that comes with it. The keyboard is, of course, wireless and does have accessory kits, from the charging cable to the dongle to the extra keycaps to the keycap puller and to the key puller, because you guys can change out the keys. Now, it's going to look like a kitty, and it's going to have strawberries all over it. It's going to do well. It's a 65% layout style keyboard, so it's missing like the number pad. It's missing your play pause buttons. It's probably missing your home screen. It's a few other little things. Or they're repositioned. Now, you guys are seeing the itch because allergies are really stomping me right now. There is your first look of the actual kitty keyboard. And right there, you guys can get a grip of it. Nice rounded over keycaps, great little styling. On the bottom, the actual foot pad on the bottom is your 2.4 gigahertz connecting dongle. She's going to flip it over in a minute, and you guys will see that dongle pop up right there in a second. She's like, oh, just wait a second. So right there, you guys will see the thumb pad. Right there is a switch for Bluetooth connection to wireless connection to, of course, cabled connection. There is your dongle right there, and it's a little foot pad and looks like a footprint. You'll pop it out, the dongle will come out, and then you guys can put the second keypad with this. Really nice little option, great little piece. It's gonna work well. I like the little themed keyboard right there. It'd be perfect for Darthwing. I'm sure Darthwing would roll it forever. Wouldn't you, Darthwing? You just want to roll that around, huh? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I'm doing show and tell because I need to show you guys this. This is cool. My buddy Phil is a big Olight fan. He does not or is not a true fan of just purple coloring. So my buddy Phil sent this to me. This is the Olight O clip. Now, this is a really cool one. I think it's actually really cool because, well, it's got my gamer tag on it. I'm going to pop it out. You guys are going to see it. When you pop it and look at it, you're going to realize that it has a shocked face just like me, but it's got a black eye. It's got, of course, my gamer tag right there etched in, and then it's got the Olight. Side swipe, so if I want to tap it, turn it on, I got a red light, right? Double tap it. We go brighter. Triple tap it. And, of course, really cool light. So if I want to, we can go to floodlight. Turn it down. Turn it back on. Double tap. Brighter. Triple tap. Off. Oh, did you guys see it? On. Flashlight. Flashlight. Oh, look at it. Look at it. And here's the cool part. When you turn it off and you tap it back on, it comes right back on, which is great. And you guys can actually adjust it to where you want it. You guys can go down there. You can dim it up. You can set it up. And, of course, turn it off once. Come back. It's at that same brightness. Same with the red light. If I go brighter and I just turn it off and come back, it stays, of course, with it. It's a really cool flashlight. Now, what I really also like about this is if you guys work on stuff and you ever need a light to point at something, it's got a clip so I can clip it onto my hat if I want to. Of course, it's in a weird position. I can, of course, set it like this if I really needed to. And it's just like, now I have light aiming at my hand. And if I want to go brighter, Sheila, think about this. It's a game changer. You're doing a video, there's a lot of overcast shadows, right? Clip it on your hat, and of course, you have no more shadows down there. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. It's a really cool flashlight. Thanks, Phil, for sending that, buddy. Really, really appreciative of that. Amazing little piece. You can move your head. It's so bright, it's not gonna work. Now, I also got the Olight wallet that's in lavender purple. Not sure why he sent that to me, but he did. And then I got the i3E EOS in purple as well. This is their 18th year anniversary edition light. Now, this is another really kind of cool one. It's in the royal pattern. So the royal pattern just literally, it's the cut diamond pattern, of course, with their nice 18-year logo. Really nice little piece. All you gotta do is turn it, of course, if you want it to come on. Plastic cap inside there. It's not gonna allow me to do it, but you just turn it, comes on with that. So, what do you mean? Don't move my head? I move my head all the time. All right, next is Shocks Open Run, and I'm going to tell you this is not
the Bluetooth mic quality of the Shocks Open Run Pro. You can see I have the Open Run Pro on. It's connected via Bluetooth. You can't use the native iPhone camera app. You have to use a separate app to record video and actually pick up the sound via Bluetooth at the same time. So I downloaded a separate app that will allow me to record in real time and use the Bluetooth microphone, since you can't use the default camera app. So this is how the Shocks Open Run Pro sound with the audio coming from the Bluetooth mic itself. I do have the fan on in the background, so we could test to see if the noise cancellation works, and we can see how the audio video syncs up, being the fact that the microphone input is coming over Bluetooth. Now, normally with a phone, Bluetooth mics aren't recommended because they're only really designed to talk on conference calls, not for live video recording, especially because when doing live video 4K recording, the signal from the Bluetooth mic doesn't always pick up. So if I have a little bit of mismatch between my audio and my visual lip syncing, it's because of the latency and delay between the Bluetooth microphone and the actual video recording itself.
So, really cool headset. Microphone test from that works out beautifully well. You can't go wrong. Now, we are going to show you guys a headset. Now, this is, of course, from One Audio. This is about 110 hours of battery life usage and about 50% volume if you truly wanted to.
Nate, Dragon
Now,
Blogger.
what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we got, of course, Tater Nate doing the little video. Don't need Tater Nate. 50 millimeter drivers. And, of course, this nice little case. Now, you're going to see a bunch of cables. 6.35 to 3.5, of course, at 3.5 to 3.5 connectability. You're also going to see the charging cable as well inside there, USB to USB-C charging port. So you have, of course, the amplification connection. That means DJs can connect it up and hear what they're mixing, or vice versa. You connect it up to the guitar and hear what your guitar is doing without everybody else hearing it on hand. Now, it has a microphone built in. Comes with a polyurethane leather style carrying bag. Nice little carrying bag to carry your headset around. Most of us probably won't carry that around. Now, when he pulls this out, it's not going to be the color we're showing you. It's the same headset, just a different color. Going there, right? Same headset, different color. Don't worry about it. Nice, long battery life. Great, beautiful headset. Amazing little options. Sound quality is there. For $49.99, you have a headset that's going to do well for you guys, and it's going to do what it should. So, great little options for you on hand. Now, I love doing these on-hand things. I prefer on-hand more than I prefer doing what I'm doing. Now, what we're going to show you guys, of course, is an on-hand camera test and camera. This is the OBSBot Tail Air. This is an NDI streaming 4K AI tracking camera. I am hoping to get the new version of this camera very, very soon. There's another version, of course, that has this now. Pan, tilt, and zoom means it rotates, it adjusts up and down. It, of course, has a couple different connections. First and foremost, micro HDMI, SD card slot for recording. You're going to have, of course, the front screen. On the other side, you're going to have the power button and the USB-C data cable and charging cable. To use this, you'll literally hold that button down. The blue lights are going to come on in the front, and it's going to start activating, and it's going to go green after a few. When it goes green, it means it is now active and ready to be used for those of you that want to use it. It will make an actual little ding noise when it, of course, is ready. And that's what it's going to do, of course, in a minute. There it goes. It's dinged. It's now ready, and it's activated. That's why it's green. I have a bug in front of my eyes. Not sure where that's from, but I'll get the bug zapper out and get rid of those later. Now, when using this, there's a full software for full recognitions of this actual camera that's going to work for you guys, so you don't have to worry about it. When I actually do this, we're going to come over to dual camera angle. We're going to, of course, activate. We're going to say virtual camera. Virtual camera is now going to show you guys, hey, we're here, guys, over here. Now, with that, I can set it down on, of course, the actual table, and you guys can see me. If I want to, I can start, of course, getting up, moving away, and it's going to follow me if I want to. Bring you on in with me if I want to. We can take you back out and away from me. So, tracking capabilities keeps me in the screen so you guys feel like you're in with me doing the action. That's the cool part about this. I can move it wherever I really want it set, so I can pick a position. Maybe I didn't like that other side. And you guys are going to notice the color difference with this. Now, the tripod I have for this is actually a little bit different. This doesn't come with it. It's just my tripod that I use with this on hand. Now, I'm going to set that up there. It is now higher in position, but still keeps it tracked. 4 times zoom capability. So if you guys really want to get in there on that DC hat, you guys can actually do that, right? We can pull it back out. Preset positions of the camera. Automatically changes and will preset to wherever you want. You guys can see that beautiful blackout gold curtains back there. Now, if we don't want any of that, we can actually just come over here and say put it in sleep mode. When I put it in sleep mode, it's going to shut it off, and then we no longer have access to that camera. You're going to notice another camera kicked on, and we're going to ignore that for now. Full AI tracking, wireless connectability, rechargeable, great battery life. This is a camera that you guys should check out. Cool part is if you want to use it with the cable, you guys can use it with the cable. That's up to you. Your choice, your usage. Next up is going to be, of course, the OBSBot Tiny 2. Now, why do we call it the Tiny 2? Because, well, it's tiny. It's just a baby. No, it's not really. The other pan, tilt, and zoom capable camera fits in the palm of your hand, right? You take it pretty much wherever you want. Has to have a USB-C cable to plug in and use. Now, built-in tripod mount on the bottom. Built-in monitor mount as well. So if I want to set it up on the monitor, I set it on the monitor, it sits there and it works. Rotates 270 degrees up and down, of course, gives you a full 360 with the angleability and the field of view. When you do it, plug it in, USB-C cable. I have a USB-C just sitting here on another camera. We're going to plug it in, we're going to set it up, and we're going to, of course, start activating the camera. Now, it's going to take a second. We're going to go back over here to the dual cameras. You got to be like, I don't want to see him on that one. You're right. I don't want to see myself on that one yet either. But we're waiting for it to kick over on the software so you guys can actually see it in action. Now that it is over there, you guys have noticed that we are really not staring at me very well. Look, there it is. Plug and play. Haven't messed with anything, right? Want to change the field of view? I can change the field of view if I want to zoom on in. You guys can zoom on into my hairy ear. Zoom back out. Again, pan, tilt, and zoom. Tracking. Controlling. Usability. Guys, these cameras are amazing. If you're looking for something like this, definitely check it out. You won't be disappointed with them. Great prices too. This $299 for this one. Definitely worth checking out the price for that. Now, you guys notice I have a black screen down there. That's because I kicked off the camera, but beautiful little piece. Now, they have another option, 1080p. The 1080p version is called the Tiny SE. It does 1080p at 100 frames per second, as where the 4Ks do 60 frames per second. 1080p is just it's the same size as what you just saw, but it is called the Tiny SE. $99 for the SE variation. All three of those are amazing cameras. Now, I use multiple different styles of cameras for these. And that's kind of what we were just showing you guys, right? So I have a lot of cameras. I use a bunch of them. Now, Tiny 2 is plugged in. We're going to go back here and watch this. You guys are going to see the Tiny SE in action real quick. Change views. So, Tiny SE. There is the Tiny SE. Yet again, we can do, of course, the positioning. We can actually do, of course, the connections. We can come up there and look at that camera angle. But we can zoom all the way in if you guys really want to see the cardinals or the little ukulele or even the Indian arrowheads that you might possibly not be able to see yet. But great options. These things are just beautifully well done cameras. You guys can manually move it around if you guys want to. Of course, right there, we're going to move over here and you guys are going to see. There is a dragon sitting up there. There's another dragon, right? And there's some more down there. So, a bunch of different options. These cameras will do well for you guys. If you're looking for that type of camera, definitely check them out. Whatsoever on those. I love them. OBSBot. Nothing more to say. OBSBot, guys. Any questions about the OBSBots? And don't move your Sheila, did I go bye-bye or something? Is everybody just quiet today? You guys want to cut up cardboard? You guys want to get rid of your boxes? Maybe you just want to start using it to help, of course, design some wood crafts. Well, we got this beautiful Fantech product.
C9 Nano 3.7V.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Electric scissors for cutting boxes, and it comes with 2 blades and 2 round blades. This has really a lot of power, and it's easy to change the blade. You can see that LED screen, and here I'm just barreling through those boxes. This is a thick one, and it just slices through. You know, if you need more power to cut your boxes, this is it. It comes in pink or black, and you can also cut leather or carpet. And there's a pile of boxes all ready to go in the bin.
Did you? Did you use it this morning? So as you guys see, cutting down cardboard makes it easy if you guys need to. I personally just tear cardboard. But if you have to cut it down and make it a lot smaller, Fantech's got you covered, guys, with the Nano 3.7 cordless. But if you have to cut it down and make it a lot smaller, Fantech's got you covered, guys, with the Nano 3.7 cordless. Sheila, send that to me. Hear me? Having some issues, it looks like. Hear me? Having some issues, it looks like. What just happened here? Did I freeze? Am I gone? Did I disappear? What happened? Did I disappear? What happened?